Alright. Man, it's cold. We got the base laid down. So it's taking a lot longer because it is fairly cold. Got about 4 coats of base. And we applied about, I think it was 3 coats of black, jet black. Came out pretty damn good, if you ask me. Color is outstanding. So initially we were supposed to have been done by now, but we had some reactions with the doors. They were a little bit, they had some deep scratches in there, so we went ahead and knocked them out, blocked them out pretty good, primed it, and then reblocked it. And now we're at this stage, man. We finally are here. We had quite a bit of dilemmas here and there. And I'm not even gonna say dilemmas, just, you know, a little life stuff, a few appointments to go to. Situations like this gotta take a little longer when we're dealing with the weather. Not only that, but did see some minor imperfections I wanted to hit. I couldn't hit all of them, but I hit damn near all of them. So we're gonna let this kind of warm up. Now, before we get any further, because I've had a few comments like, oh, you should have did this, should have did that. Appreciate those comments, man. Like I said, I don't care what you say. It's not gonna ruffle my feathers, man. I only just take bits and pieces of what y'all say. So I appreciate it. But this is a flat rate build, so there might be some things that you might see that you feel like I should have done that I'm not going to do or didn't do. Simply because, like I said, there's the threshold of doing there's a threshold of going broke based off of doing more than what you were paid to do, if that makes sense. Versus like a hourly build. Like hourly builds, there's no reasons, there's no explanations on why it's not damn near perfect. Versus a flat rate build, if I'm charging somebody $5,000 to $6,000 to $8,000 to $10,000 for a job, and I don't have the capital to continue to work and do things for free. Now I might do things for free, and then I might not do things for free. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling with this, with the particular job. I think we did more than enough on this one, so definitely impressed with how the outcome is coming out so far. But like I said, might be little minor things that you see that, you know, you will be like, oh yeah, you should have did this, should have did that, yada 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 yada. I am officially maxed out on time and funds when it comes to a this particular flat rate build. Like I said, you don't want to spend too much time. That's where a lot of body shops go in, you know, into debt, if that makes sense. So and then this build and this build are completely different builds. Why? Because this is a flat rate build, this is an hourly build, and this is a full restoration, and this is technically a full restoration. But this one's completely different because this one has all new panels, everything is getting touched, all new bolts, all new everything, wiring, all of that. But this build right here, you're going backwards longer than you are going forward. So this one, we had to refurbish and fix almost every panel. Even the frame, we did a lot of, it wasn't, you know, R&R's removing, R&I's remove and install, and then you have R&R remove and replace. This was straight R&R, remove it and replace it. This was remove it, repair it, and then install it. 2 different lanes. Even though this truck, every piece of panel is damn near brand new and every bolt, this could still end up being way more than this because of how long we had to go backwards on the 66 Mustang. It sounds wild because it's like, why wouldn't you, if you're going to spend 50 grand on going backwards into going forwards and going more forwards to a finished job, you might as well have just gone all new panels. But not everybody's like that. Not everybody has that same mindset. Some people would just rather see their car from the field get built up into something like this. Yes, you can go different routes. We went new quarter panels, but the frame, didn't want to go get a new subframe or anything like that. So yeah, and then you have this one. This is just a flat rate. This is how far I want to go with it. Okay, cool. I'm flexible. I'll go a little bit farther than what we initially agreed on, and we have, man. So we'll let this tack up and let it dry, let it do its thing. And we don't want to necessarily let it cure. Like I said, with the when it comes to the curing, you want to make sure you have about a 24-hour window. About a 24-hour window. I know some paint products are different, but this particular one, meaning when I paint it, I have 24 hours before I clear coat it or put the next layer of paint on before it actually is too late. If it cures on you, paint it or clear it, it can flake off. You might get lucky at times, but I had my fair share of that with the clear coat. So I'm gonna let this heat do its thing, and then I will cut y'all back on once we start laying that water, laying that wetness. That's the WS400. It's my instrument, man. I used to be in band. So I'm gonna let that instrument warm up right in front of the fire. Instrument tool, whatever you want to use. I don't want to spray with it freezing cold. So let's keep going, man. We looking good. It'll get color sand and buff with all that damn trash, but color look good on it.
Color be immaculate in there. Blueberry Pearl. One coat, mirror finish. So just imagine these next 3 he put on this mug. Y'all want to see without, with. Yeah. A lot of painters said damn near impossible to paint in these conditions. What you think, Bezo?
Man, I've had one of my top 3, and y'all can look it up. It's I think it's like a 2006 or 2009 BMW, that teal blue one. I did that. It had to been like maybe 20 degrees outside.
Yeah. They say this damn near impossible. 20 for sure impossible. This shit would not stick. But as you can see, you know what I mean? We can't give y'all the remedy of how we keep warm over here. You know what I mean? It's cold over here for sure. I know y'all just seen the breeze. Look, yeah. You know, but you get over here, you don't see that, you know. No excuse. You know, that's one, of course. You know, it's another one that's hanging. I can't show y'all, but yeah, it is making it to where this is sticking. It is sticking.
I got a few cars I did in the snow. I did a tow truck in it, like mad snow and no heat, no nothing. Couldn't bake it or nothing.
Damn.
And mid snow, he came and picked it up maybe like a week later. That tow truck still look good.
Satisfied.
8555 Ebony Black had it been like a $1,500 paint job.
Looks like you got the C10 at Austin. Is that the guy? Austin C10? Yep. Oh, he's freaking calling right now. Why you painting his shit, man?
You gotta wait, big dog. I would wait. Austin, give me a minute.
Give me a minute, Austin.
Paint the truck, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beauty. It's gonna be a beauty. I don't know if Bezo told you guys, this truck is for sale, man. It's for sale, not on sale. You know what I mean? And what makes it the value so high because it's painted by Bezo, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of painters won't even think about getting out to bed and coming and putting in work on you guys' vehicles, man. But Bezo, man, he takes that time. He got pride, you know, in his work, man. He got to do it. Hey, he said get some paint down today. He not knowing, goddammit, that's what you doing. Little do he know.
I'm not even gonna text you back. I'm gonna just drop the video and then you can call me. So when you see this, call me.
Yeah. Austin, give us a call, buddy. So you see them bunny ears in the background. See them 2 lights, that's what it is, bunny ears. Look at how that overspray, where it's going. Get up out of here. Yeah. Get up out of here. Like this truck. There you go. Diesel says so. Take a look at it. So, we're not going to be looking at the specs, the trash, the water droplets, the fish eyes, the orange peel. We're not looking at that. We're not looking at it. We're going to be looking at the color as well as the, we're going to look at the major concerns, which would be any tiger stripes, any blotchiness, and any missed areas. So that's our biggest thing we're going to be looking at. Everything else that can get color, sand, and buffed, we are not going to be concerned about, because why? It can get color, sand, and buffed. So don't try to pinpoint out what y'all see. I'm gonna tell y'all what I see. I'm here. So now the biggest issue was this right here. I kept having water. It's so cold that it created moisture inside. Created nothing but moisture inside. Dang, if I can let it focus. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Created a lot of moisture inside the respirator. And yeah, I've been breathing on it. So that's where a lot of the water is coming from. I didn't really have no issues with the water coming out of the hose or anything. We drained our tank. The filter caught majority of it. So for the most part, let's take a look at it, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. First off, that color is amazing. I tell you, gotta tell you, I'm gonna keep telling you. I got clear coat all over my hands. I'm pretty tired, I'm pretty burnt out. I got up pretty early this morning. Here, what we have is the 84 C10. Got the candy blueberry purple. It looked purple. It damn sure do look purple, but we got the candy pearl blueberry laid down. First things first, I do not see any tiger stripes. I do not see any blotchiness. The only things that I see that are my biggest pet peeve is the little tiny water droplets and trash. 99% of what you see is going to be a lot of water droplets. As you can see, we got some trash in there, here and there. We already knew we were going to be color sanding and buffing it, so I get his job 100%. I give it 100%. Yeah, I definitely give it 100%. Let's take a look at it real quick. For as cold as it is, I don't really see no runs. I don't see no runs. Colors. Whew. So I got a bunch of water right here. I took a deep breath and it blew instantly, like right here. You see all that? It's not good. Will we have to repaint or anything like that? No. It's still in the clear coat. It's got about 3 coats of clear on here. So yeah, whew. Tell me what y'all think, man. C10 is officially painted. Like I said, duh. It's got water droplets, trash, some orange peel going on. But man, yeah, the job is complete. Jams are done. The inside the cab is done. Inside the bed is done. Yeah, man, we are, whew.
I cannot wait to get this bad boy together. If y'all haven't already, hit the subscribe button. With Bezo with Wheels, like I said, we're coming along, man. Coming along.